Tumblr and Sleep Token. These two things equate to the most monstrous, abominable, and disturbing thing you could possibly think of. If you're new here, hi, it's because you definitely are. Yeah, I haven't posted in a bit on this platform, a bit being 7 years? Don't worry, we're back here again. What better way to start up again than to make people uncomfortable on the internet and traumatize them? Now you may be thinking that Tumblr is just some nice place to look at fan art, a Twitter with extra steps, and it basically is, yeah. It's basically Twitter without the character limit. I love Tinder. Tinder? So many f***ing social media that starts with T. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, I love Tumblr. I love tumbling through Tumblr. I think it's a pretty nice place to look at stuff. However, though, there is a pretty dark corner of Tumblr that makes Reddit look like the gates of heaven. And I wish I was joking. I wish that this title was clickbait, but it's really not. It's really not. It's worse than whatever you have conceived in your head. It's horrible. People go all out on this app. It's insane. There's no shame. Shame is nowhere in the room with us. And the only way to make it worse is to look at the corner of Tumblr, specifically the sign, to adore a bit too much the band Sleep Token. Now, I'm a huge Sleep Token fan, if you can catch my caramel poster over there. I adore Sleep Token. Anyone who follows me on TikTok knows that. It's basically like water found in the ocean. But the fan base, especially in some areas of the internet, it's a bit horny. Horny is the only word that I can think of. Very feral. Feral and rabid, to say the least. We're going to be looking specifically at Sleep Token smut, which exists. It's not just AO3 where they're writing fanfics. No, I could be scrolling through Tumblr looking at nice pictures of cats, and then all of a sudden, bam, without my consent, unconsensually, I see fucking daddy being shoved in my face. And that is the first post that we're going to read today by Daddy Token. A nice name. Yeah, so that this must be good. Their profile must be good, right? I write 18 plus stories. I can see that. So let's get right to it, unfortunately.
Sitting at work right now thinking about flirting with Vessel over text.
Okay, shouldn't your mind be at your work? Why are you thinking about flirting with someone who doesn't even know you exist? Like, sure, you can fantasize about this. I've fantasized about many women's celebrities. But I mean, the time for that is... But there are other times where you can do that. Imagine you're at a store, okay, right in front of a cashier, and then all of a sudden you see them space out and they're like... Like, bro, what are you doing?
You're both working people with jobs that demand lots of time.
Alright, then put your time to the freaking work. Don't write a freaking fanfiction in the middle of your freaking shift.
But imagine receiving a frisky text from him while you're sitting on your lunch break.
Oh, okay, so you're on your lunch break. Okay, then I'm sorry for what I said, but still, I mean, there are other things that you're gonna be eating for lunch, apparently. Anyway, also, frisky. You couldn't think of any other adjective, right?
You reach for your phone and see his name and a little message for him.
So the message is like... It's not big, it's just little. It's little in the notifications. Thinking about you, princess. Oh wait, I need to do a British accent because Vessel is British.
Thinking about you, princess. You smile. You yourself.
You smile, you yourself, and answer back.
What about me, daddy?
Oh god, okay, we just started. We're not even, like, 2 paragraphs into this. Okay, let's continue.
An innocent enough question.
Did you just call him daddy? How is that innocent? That's innocent to you? What are we gonna get into then?
But you knew the addition of his nickname would be enough to get him flustered.
Actually, his nicknames are Bessie V, Marie, Vessel Marie Token.
He's all about you being his submissive little girlfriend, and he gets to take charge. You watch him type, anxiously awaiting his answer.
I find find it a little funny that a lot of people consider Vessel to be like this submissive mafia boss god whenever they write stuff like this and whenever they make those like very appropriate and safe for W fan arts. However, dude, have you seen Vessel? Have you actually looked at Vessel in real life? Bro cannot even stand appropriately for a picture. He is the living epitome of awkwardness. He'd be the type of person that in bed he'd just be like this. I've never done this before. Where do I touch you? This fantasy is just inaccurate. Oh, let's continue.
Think about your perfect lips, perfect eyes, your perfect body. You bite your lower lip as you smile, knowing where this was going.
Bro, what is this? What is happening? What is happening?
What about my body, Vessel? Do you like looking at my body?
Okay. You saucy minx. Saucy minx? What the f does minx mean? All the things you could have called him. Minx. Saucy minx. Is he just drenched in sauce? I mean, is the paint on his body sauce? Minx. Not the show, not the TV show.
He appreciates the tease, and he's a man who enjoys the chase. He replies, I like doing a lot more than just looking at your body, princess.
Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna get very pretty.
Time to play dumb for him. Vessel likes when you play dumb and innocent sometimes.
What do you? Why is the narrator talking to me like I'm the one doing this? I'm not the one doing this, dude. I did not subject to. I mean, I did, but I mean, I'm not the one flirting with him, dude.
You both know you're smart, successful, and witty, but when you're in your subspace for him, he gushes over your dumb bunny act.
Dumb bunny act? What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
What do you mean, Daddy?
Oh my god.
I'm confused.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I can almost see your little doe eyes looking up at him.
I'm sorry, weren't we texting? How can he see? Your little doe eyes looking up at him.
Your head tilted slightly as you ask the question. His neck burns hot, and he can feel his jeans growing tighter by the second.
Oh my god, bro.
Ooh yeah, I can feel my jeans getting tight at reading this. Ooh. Are you feeling your jeans tight?
I think you know what I like doing. Oh, fuck the British accent. I think you know what I like doing to you, baby. Fuck. I'm so hot for you right now.
Oh. I can't, bro. Also, Vessel doesn't wear jeans. He wears like these weird pants, okay? He wears like the flappy pants. How are his jeans getting tighter, bro? At least be accurate with what you're writing.
Your thighs tighten in a feeble attempt to address the throbbing sensation between your legs. Thinking about what Vessel plans to do to you later. Thinking about what you did last night. Him f***ing you from behind.
This is about real people. We're writing about real people. And look, I like smut, okay? I'm not a noob to smut, okay? I like smut, I like enjoying smut, but it's fictional characters. When it's about like real people, especially real people that I admire, people that I look up to and I follow, it's a bit weird. It's a bit different, dude. There's a difference. 7 years without being on YouTube and I'm gonna get demonetized. Wow, amazing.
Your face buried in the pillows, his hands digging into your hips, occasionally smacking your ass. Vessel tells you to take what Daddy gives you and to say thank you when Daddy makes you come.
There's no water.
You feel yourself practically soaking through your panties accept the thought. Last night, Vessel had been in a mood. He wanted you in every inch of you.
When is he not in a mood, apparently? I mean, look at him right now. He's still in the mood.
When he went down on you, he ate like a man, starved for weeks, not relenting even after you came for him. He couldn't get enough of you.
Yeah, I can see that his not jeans are getting tight.
Vess.
Oh my god. With many S's. Okay.
I'm so wet for you.
We already established that. Okay, thank you.
You look around to make sure none of your coworkers see your conversation with your boyfriend.
But yet you posted it for the whole world to see, and now I'm making it even more public. So, I mean...
How embarrassing would that be?
Yeah, how embarrassing would this be for you posting this online?
I can't wait to taste how wet you are for me, princess. My girl tastes so sweet for me.
Alright. Jesus Christ. You're getting the dialogue well, okay? I'll give you that.
You're practically squirming in your seat thinking about his gorgeous hands running all over your body, head to toe, thinking about one hand tangling through your hair and the other slipping beneath your pants to gently tease your clit with his fingers.
Alright, dude, that's... let me skim through this to see if there's anything more disturbing than what I've already subjected myself to.
My sweet hard-working girl, Daddy is gonna give you what you want.
I can give you what you want. Is that what you tried to do here? Oh, Jesus Christ.
But you need to be patient. Want to get your nails done all pretty for me after work?
Bro, if you're that desperate to freaking nail her, why are you gonna wait hours for her to get her nails done, bro?
You're so spoiled. Smiling at the notification that he just sent you well enough for a manicure and pedicure. So spoiled.
Bro, what is this writing? What is this?
Now, princess, what do we say when Daddy sends money to his best girl?
Now he's being a sugar daddy for you. I mean, I get it. The guy has money. He has some money from his expensive f***ing merch that sells out in like 5 seconds. But bro... Alright, so that's pretty much it. Let's just move on to another one. Did you enjoy that, guys? Are your pants tighter right now? Are you wet? Do you want to rub your clit right now? I am very hard right now. Can you tell how much I'm enjoying this shit? Alright, this one is by Birdie in Arcadia.
This was an anon request, and I hope I did it justice.
I wonder why it was an anon request. I wonder why.
Content warning, 18 plus, MDNI, heavy, descriptive smut.
Thank you for letting me know.
Rough P and V. Post, download Festival Vessel plus FemReader, shower fluff and aftercare.
At least you'll be getting some aftercare, yeah, after the rough B and B. Thank you for, spoiling that for me. Let's keep reading here, unfortunately.
The crowd is still roaring behind the barricades as he disappears into the fog on the stage and strides down the ramp. Sweat-soaked, shell-shocked, wide-eyed with confidence and adrenaline that hasn't finished burning itself out. His mask is cracked around the edges, not physically, but spiritually. You can see it in the way he carries himself, like the weight of all that devotion, all that noise, all those thousands of eyes has finally caught up to him. He walks tall as if in the presence of gods, but the hunch of his shoulders tells a different story.
You're basically using what he wrote about in Damocles and Caramel and sexualizing it. Wow! Way to sympathize with him.
Love, he gasps.
Oh, wait, so he gasped, okay.
Love. An implorer hesitate, you catch him as he crashes into you, arms around his waist, hands fisting into the damp back of his cloak as he buries his masked face into your neck and sobs. Not a quiet cry, not the trembling kind where the hot tears just leak down your face. These are deep, shaking, gut-wrung sobs.
Alright, dude, this is kind of up now. Like, you're basically using his suffering and the times that he's cried on stage to form some sort of like lustful story with it. Like, it's just, I don't know, dude. I don't know. You're taking the stuff that he has been honest with us about and you're going against it. Like, one thing is to make edits of him. Like, one thing is to, say, oh my god, he's so hot, oh my god. But like, to do this is just another kind of up, dude. It's just wrong. I don't feel comfortable reading this part, so let me skim through and find something to make myself even more uncomfortable. Alright.
Wait, he whispers, pushing you back just slightly. There's nowhere we can hide away here. Dove.
Dove. Oh boy, first Minx and now Dove. Why can't we just come up with normal nicknames like, Sweetie Pie or Sweetie or Baby, Darling, even Mommy? Why do we have to call her like animals and fucking, bro? I'm surprised I haven't seen Kitten yet. Dove, if we're gonna go the bird route, call her a fucking flamingo.
There's nowhere we can hide here, flamingo, Jerry. Shoulder slump in your face falls as you realize the truth he's just stated.
It's not that deep.
All they have is a little walled off room to the side for show preparation purposes.
Why am I reading the narration with a British accent?
You're going to have to wait until tonight when you're back in your shared hotel room.
Let me keep skimming. This one is very slow paced. Let's get to the action. Okay, it's taken like 5 fucking pages of paragraphs to get to some sort of action.
Fucking hell. He rasps, voice frayed at the edges. Do you have any idea what you do to me? You just reach up and tug at the base of his shirt, and he lets you lift it over his head in one smooth pull, burying his sweat-damp chest to the warm air beneath.
Bro, it's been like 3 fucking hours since he got off stage. How is he still sweating? How is he still sweating?
His skin glistens in the light, every inch of him thrumming with leftover adrenaline and something far more feral.
That's great.
His hands are already working at your jeans, unbuttoning them and jerking the fabric down with such desperation that you can't help but smile.
Like that?
It's rare, so rare, to see him like this, unraveled, needy, and starved. And it's all for you. He nibbles roughly on your thighs. As he rises back up to finish undressing you, you gasp at the sudden pain, but it causes the arousal between your thighs to surge, and your knees nearly buckle.
Yeah, we're finally getting some biting kicks. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because we all know Vessel loves the biting. We all know Vessel loves the biting. He loves sinking his teeth into stuff.
You want me, you murmur, stepping forward and guiding his hands to your hips. Take me.
Back to Eden.
That's all it takes. He spins you, pushes you up against the wall with a growl caught in his throat, his mouth finding the curve of your neck and biting down, not hard enough to hurt, but enough to claim.
Oh boy, okay, we haven't even gone into the bad stuff.
His hands are everywhere, kneading, groping, possessing. And when his thigh slides between yours, you moan softly against his shoulder and grind down, chasing the friction. Jesus Christ, he hisses.
Oh, he hisses, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Also, isn't it
sleep? You're already soaked. For you, you breathe. Only you. His fingers slip past the band of your panties in the moment he feels just how ready you are. He curses low and filthy, forehead thudding softly against the wall beside your head. You're going to kill me. He pants. I swear. You're the one losing it, you tease, voice breathy and trembling. What happened to composure, Vessel? He answers by ripping. Yes, ripping your knickers.
Immediately lost any sort of sexiness and heat that this scene had with knickers. I understand that you're British writing this, but my god, bro.
Ripping your knickers in half. By the time he's out of his trousers.
Just say pants! Just say pants! Say saggy pants, dude!
You're already pulling him out of you, nails raking down his back as he lines himself up and thrusts inside with one long, deep, desperate stroke.
Cool, awesome, yeah, cool.
You feel him stretching you deliciously, your soft, soaked chasm, welcoming him in and adjusting around him.
Chasm? 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 Is it that freaking big? I get what you're trying to say, but like, bro, is it that big and like, hard?
Of all the freaking things you could have said to describe that chasm.
Chasm. If he was trying to insert it into a chasm, he would fall into the chasm.
I've always been yours, and that's what breaks him. Good fucking girl. He groans through gritted teeth, and you whimper at the praise.
Alright, bro, that's enough. That's enough of that one. Jeez. Alright, this next one is from Bubbles for All of Us. This is from last year, and it's showing up here to haunt me. That's perfect. That's how deep your digital footprint goes. Think about that. This is a response to someone, anonymous. Again, all the requests are anonymous, but yet the people writing these feel no shame. They feel no shame. They put their full legal names in there.
Imagine laying your back against the vessel's chest, completely naked on the bed while he touches you. His fingers and hands have me in a chokehold.
Public comments, by the way, public. This is public for all of us to see. And the OP is writing this note, this very special note.
I don't think that I've ever written smut for him, but Jesus, I think I just ruined myself for writing this.
I don't know who possessed me. Yeah, I don't know who possessed you. Also, you've never written smut for him? If you were so willing to do this, I mean...
Warning, smut obviously bring tissues to your vagina.
Bro, we haven't even gotten into the fucking story yet. Oh my god. Yeah, you heard her. Bring tissues for your vagina. I'm ready. I'm ready with the tissues. Let's go.
Chaste pleasure. Spread them open, baby.
Okay, perfect. We started strong. You're not even gonna give me some foreplay to work with here. You're just immediately gonna hit me with spread them open. I'm not gonna spread it open, dude.
Vessel must against your ear. His hands reached from around you, moving your thighs further apart, making you whine from the soreness. You two had already been f***ing for hours prior.
These are real people, man. These are real people. Yeah, these tissues are not for my penis, they're for my eyes because I'm gonna start crying soon, dude.
Too lazy to move and do anything, you had stayed in bed naked and just put a random show on Vessel's laptop.
For what reason? You guys are not even watching it.
Just it didn't last long. With the view of your naked form pressed against him, Vessel had been hard in the blink of an eye. And what started with him softly kneading your blood, then pinching your clothes.
How to tie a hangman's noose knot. Probably the most iconic of knots. This knot is easy.
Ooh boy, haha. I need some tissues right here. Ooh boy.
And now turned into your pushing back against him as you moaned. Look how pretty. He lifted his finger from between your legs, the mix of both his cum and your arousal coating his long fingers.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro. What are we doing at this point? What are we doing? Are you just trying to disturb people at this point?
That alone made you throw your head back as you reached for his wrist, bringing his fingers to your mouth, sucking on them. You dirty little...
I can't say that.
He grunted, bucking his hips against your back as he pushed his fingers all the way down your throat, making you gag. Such a horny little thing. He muttered, gonna make you come again, do you want that?
The grammar is not even correct here! Ah!
You nodded, already phased, feeling the wetness pooling between your open thighs.
Pooling? Wow, that bedding is really soaked if it's pooling, you know, like a river.
I need words, baby. Leaning forward, Vessel bit onto your shoulder.
Again with the f***ing biting. Okay, perfect.
Pinching your nipple between his fingers.
What is it with the nipple pinching? Why do we need to pinch the nipple? You can't just rub the nipples. Why do you have to fucking pinch them?
I want your fingers so bad. Let me come on them, please. Put them where you want them, baby. Vessel chuckled. Show me what you want. The way you yanked at his wrist made him let out a smug laugh, but you were too needy to care. Holding onto his two middle fingers, you pushed them up and down your fold.
Your fold? Just one? He's just going like that?
Goading him in arousal before slowly sinking them in, thighs shaking as your boyfriend's long thick fingers spread your gummy walls once more.
What the fuck?
Okay, bro. Okay. But gummy walls. Gummy? Are they gonna literally stick to his fingers like bubble gum? Is he gonna try to get it out and it's just gonna grab onto him like it's a fucking, and he's gonna stretch out like that? Sorry for painting that picture in your head, but like, bro, if you're gonna use these words, bro, at least think about them before using them, because gummy walls? How does this make sense? How does this make sense? Any word could have been better than gummy. I'm just picturing like my walls full of bubble gum right now. It's not an appealing picture. This is not making me feel anything.
Vessie, baby fuck.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Such a good girl. 2 at once. Someone's needy. He watched as you pushed his palm flat against your walls, and he didn't hesitate to curl his fingers upwards.
Why are we now talking like Mario driving through lava in Mario Kart?
Fuck, you're tight even after all the times I fucked you.
Alright, dude, Yeah, those gummy walls are very tight, yeah, very sticky.
Move them. Fuck me. Do something.
Bro, he's fucked you 2 times now. He's fucked you for 2 hours. What more do you want? Give the man a break. He's already crying from being on stage, dude.
Desperate little minx.
Minx, again, minx. Why are we calling everyone minxes now? What is it with that word? Okay, what is it with that word? Just call her kitten. Okay, be normal and call her a f***ing kitten, dude.
Better hang on tight. He nibbled at your ear before plugging 3 fingers into you. The stretch painfully dilution as his other hand came up to move his finger over your clitoris.
I don't even know what to say anymore, man. I don't know what to say. What do I say about this? That's pretty much the gist of that one. This has 641 likes. Nice.
I am fine. This is fine. I am not a flailing mess after reading this. No, ma'am. Not me having palpitations. Nope.
How are you not embarrassed at yourself? How does one even gain the courage to comment this?
It was perfect in every way imaginable. I love how you wrote vessel and juicy to tender and also hot. I love this reader.
Who the fuck is who is that? What is that? What is this supposed? What is? I don't think I can take anymore. But I'm curious because this one is about 2. Fanbase has been extra horny since he took off his shirt and is exposing himself now. So fantastic. This one is by Daddy Housen. Again with the daddy. Okay, perfect. You can't just be on here without announcing to the world from your name alone that you are a horny individual. You are horny for Sleep Token. You're not normal for Sleep Token. It's an answer to a question.
I want to request a rough dom too with a bratty reader. Be as harsh as you want to. Biting, slapping, all of it. Because while he can be a sweetheart, I feel like if you push him enough, the man will snap.
Sure, and you know this. You know this because you know the man personally. Awesome. People ask for these things. Why? Just imagine it in your head, dude. Why do you need someone else to write it for you?
Warnings, 18+ minors do not interact.
Who's the one posting this on a platform where there are minors?
Tags, squirting. Fucking over the drum kit.
We can just read the text. We can just read the tag. So f***ing over the drum kit.
Tied up.
Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible.
Dacrophilia.
What is dacrophilia? What is dacrophilia?
Dacrophilia is a paraphilia or niche sexual interest in which an individual experiences sexual arousal from tears,
Crying or sobbing? Are people really turned on when Vessel cries on a stage when the members express emotions? That turns you on? That gets your pants tight? That gets you wet soaking through your p***s, bro? I'm not here to kink shame, but like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Love, you've been playing for hours now. You wrap your arms around his neck, fingers idly tapping against his chest, mocking the rhythm of his drumming. His posture stiffens and his grip on his drumsticks tightens. Besides his feet lay a pile of broken drumsticks, maybe 4 in total, discarded after overuse and abuse from his reckless drumming. At least this is some good writing, but that means I'm gonna feel it more. I've got to practice. His words are blunt and dry, tapping the hi-hat with his stick, as if trying to remember a beat, for his eyebrows to knit in frustration as it does not come to memory.
Okay, I take back what I said about the writing. It's so many words to describe something simple.
You've been saying that all week. Your lips ghost across the side of his neck, tongue lolling out to lightly lick behind his ear before planting a lingering kiss to the skin. His back straightens, his fists visibly tighten around the drumsticks. His breath halts for a split second and his Adam's apple pops in his throat as he thickly swallows a gulp.
Holy shit, these sentences are long.
Why don't you come relax for a bit?
Relax? Relax? Are you sure you're gonna make him relax? Is drilling and filling, you know, over the drum set really your idea of relaxing?
Your hand trails down his chest, intentionally slow with meticulous intent, as if trying to feel each muscle of his abdomen beneath the thin t-shirt. His breath shudders, a grunt caught between his teeth. Angel, he warns.
You can just tell that the people writing these see them as these, like, you know, they see them as gods, almost like these unbeatable creatures with the way that they present every single movement of theirs. I don't know.
The word catches in his throat as your hand palms his cock.
Okay, at first you were comforting him and telling him to relax. Now your hand is on his cock. And I know you're desperate for the cock, but bro.
Gaze fixates on playing, trying to keep time with the track playing from his headphones, only to whack the side of the snare instead of the center cracking the stick into. Fuck! He curses.
You're making him fuck up and break sticks. Let the poor man play. He just wants to play and you're assaulting him, dude.
I see what this is. He pauses, his attention solely fixed on you. You want attention, don't you?
It didn't seem like he wanted attention, bro. You're forcing the attention onto him when he just wanted to fucking play.
He stalks closer, eyes heavy and cold until his body is pressing up against yours, his cock hard and straining in his sweatpants, feeling the doll throb against your thigh.
So you're trying to break his other stick now.
The sensation warms your skin, simmering slowly under the surface. He holds your desire and he notes it, toying you like a cat with a mouse, luring it in as the unexpected rodent finds comfort in the false sense of safety.
What the fuck is this writing? How does this make sense? You were at the right track when he said he holds your desire and he knows it, toying with you like a cat would a mouse, but now you're referring to the mouse as a rodent, an unexpected rodent? Are you talking about his cock? Is his cock the rodent right now? Referring to his cock as the rodent, and then, you know, the pussy is, you know, the cat, because, you know, cat pussy.
Two smirks, letting his middle finger run across the slim of your panties, tracing your creating friction against a pool of wetness that has not so subtly formed. Open your mouth for me. His words are oddly calm, especially in contrast to his previous sentence. Still you oblige, opening your mouth and letting your tongue roll out past your lips, all slick with spit. Your eyes beam up at—
Just say that you stick your tongue out. You stick your tongue out. You did as he said. Why do you have to write a whole paragraph just to say that you stuck your tongue out? Skimming, skimming, skimming.
In an instant, he that positions himself behind you.
So many words and you can't get that right. Perfect.
His grinding against your ass, your wrists secured behind your back, taut in a way that makes your shoulders ache from the positioning. Jules dragged you over to the drum kit, propping you over the snare, ass in the air.
Is this a poem now? Propping you over the snare, ass in the air. Who said Shakespeare was dead? Who said Edgar Allan Poe was dead?
You retort, taken aback by his sudden movement.
Why are you so taken aback? All you've done is jump on the poor guy.
No, you don't get to say another fucking word. His fingers walk in the fabric of your teeth, giving the lace a taut pull until they are met by your cunt. Soppy and glistening with wetness.
Just say you're wet, dude. Just say you're wet. Just say you're wet. Please. Please. Yeah, my eyes are soppy and glistening with wetness because of this. Bro.
Sight made Juice's mouth salivate, a primal instinctual reaction. His impatience grows. His chest inflates with labored breath, tugging your piece off in one fatal swoop. The lilac fabric now a deeper lavender color, soaked with the essence of you. He balls them up into his fist, inhaling your scent.
He took the panties, balled them up, and inhaled them.
Give me that.
Bro, what is this? There was no trigger warning for that. I need a trigger warning for that.
You smell so good, Angel. It is as if he died and resurrected. Your taste is nothing short of immaculate. If heaven had a taste, it would be you. Your body is like ambrosia. Food gods would feast on so ravenously.
She really just described her as ambrosia.
Tastes even better too. A chuckle caresses the end of his sentence, giving you no time to process before he stuffs the soaked into your mouth as some sort of makeshift gag. Alright, bro, that's enough. No. Bro, you stuff the panties into her mouth. Why, dude? Why? Alright, that's enough for today. I'm sorry for subjecting you to that. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, hit that subscription button, and hit the bell button. I'm gonna try to post here more often. I don't know if this is gonna be a normal thing for me. I'm just testing the waters. I thought it would be fun to traumatize you all with the pain that I've been subjected to. If I'm getting traumatized, you're getting traumatized with me. So yeah, again, love smut. Love it. I think it's great. You know, if this was about fictional characters, I wouldn't mind. But this is about real people, especially people that have expressed their discontent with the weird fans, with the weird parasocial fans that do stuff like this. It's good to fantasize, and you know, we're all humans. We're all primal animals with needs and libidos, okay? Bethel himself is one. That's why he wrote Provider. That's why he wrote Sugar, okay? That's why he wrote the sexy part in the summoning. However, that doesn't mean that we get to disrespect boundaries, and this is nothing new. This is nothing new. We've seen, you know, AO3 sexualize everyone in the world, but I feel like there's a time and a place. You know, keep your fantasies to yourself. If you want to fantasize about two, you know, smashing you over a drum set, cool, okay? But we don't have to know about it, okay? Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself in your private alone time. Anyways, that is all. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know if you want another one of these to keep making you guys uncomfortable. Bye! Ow.